Hello, guys. Welcome back. Today, Mayor gets the punishment he always longed for. Homeless tents are finally for rent, and aliens show off their new beach bod. Today on the Road to Emmaus podcast, the woke world news. That's right, woke world news, the news you wish was unreliable.
But
So
absolutely
today,
true.
yeah, but absolutely true. Yeah, exactly. So today, you got an interesting one today. I mean, the last bit we got to really talk about, but first we have to see what's going on with local governments because this is interesting. I mean, again, surprised, but shocking, but not surprised, right?
Mhm.
So with the first one, Gen Z is lonely. That's
Aw,
right. Yeah, yeah, and
aw.
millennials too. Boomers are not. Boomers are all right. They're okay.
Mhm,
It's weird. It's like almost like they were brought up in a generation where they knew the fellowship and being together. But millennials a little bit more, and now Gen Z, miraculously, 79% are
mhm,
saying that they're just lonely. 61% of all American adults reportedly feeling lonely, which is up 7% from last year.
mhm.
So, and the reason why this kind of really brought this up is because that's what the enemy does. He separates you, and he wants you. Like, how many people have you met now who says, "Oh, I'm definitely like more of a recluse." You know,
Mhm.
that's on the rise. Like people feel like they're recluse. That I'm just an introvert, and it's like, no, you're just training yourself to be an introvert.
Mhm.
Really, we were always meant to be together and to
Yep,
have fellowships and to
yep.
go next door. When you were a kid, you weren't an introvert, you
Mhm.
know? You used to
Yep,
go outside
that's
and
true.
play.
That's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But something happened along the way that made you, oh, I don't want to go out there. I don't want to go to that meeting. I don't want to meet these people. And
Mhm.
now and now that kind of lifestyle leads you feeling guess I know it's shocking, but it leaves you feeling lonely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Mhm.
and the ironic thing about this is that, um, we are a generation that's super connected, in terms of our
Mm.
devices and the internet.
Yeah.
We're always connected with somebody electronically.
Mhm.
The steady stream of, notifications that we get on our phone. I mean, sometimes it gets too much, right? Sometimes especially when you're at work, you get notifications with your messaging app for work, email, and then something comes up on TikTok or whatever.
Yeah.
We're hyper connected, and yet we still feel lonely. So
Mhm.
that's ironic.
Well, like I remember back in the day, all right? You remember this? Remember when somebody used to call and you just pick up like
Yeah,
automatic, "Hello,"
yeah. The
right?
landline. Yeah.
Exactly, because you didn't know who was calling, you didn't have
Uh-huh.
caller ID or anything like that. You see, I'm one of the oldest millennials, right? I was born in '86, so I'm like at that cusp of this generation that knew what it was like to schedule your whole work week and
Uh-huh.
your whole life around this show that you knew was going to be on at
Yeah.
4 o'clock,
Yeah.
or at 6 o'clock. You knew it, so you had to be there. And
Mhm.
so, or when somebody called, you would you'd have to pick up because you didn't know who it was and
Mhm.
you were excited, oh, the phone, and you would run to the phone, and then you'd pick it up and
Mhm.
hey, and like that, and then you would meet, you would set a schedule to meet, right?
Yeah.
And get this, you would actually have to be there. There
On
was no,
time. On
yeah,
time, the exact time, exact day,
on
and
on
location.
time.
Yeah, on time.
Exactly. Do you remember those days? I mean,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
out in YouTube land, do you remember those days? Do you remember
uh-huh,
how sweet they were? I mean,
yeah,
now when it's like most people, um, when they see someone calling, they're like, "Nah, I'll call them back later." Or you have some people that just say, "I hope they don't call me. I hope that they just text me." Don't call
Mhm.
me anymore. Just text me, and I'll
Mhm.
decide whether I want to talk to you at that moment in time. And this lifestyle, the more we get connected, the more we separate. And now this lifestyle is leading us to be more lonely.
Yeah.
It's true.
That's the
And
irony.
that's the irony. Yeah. More connected, more lonely. And just like the other end of the aspect, it's like we have all the the information and education, everything is right there at our fingertips. We
Mhm.
have all the knowledge ever collected in the whole history of the world right there on our cell phones,
Mhm.
and we're getting dumber.
That that is true. That is so
Yeah,
true.
yeah. That's just the way of the world, man. I swear. And let me
Uh-huh.
encourage you, it's gonna get a lot
It's
worse.
gonna get
Yeah, it's
worse.
gonna get worse. So, next one. California mayor spanked with a paddle by drag queen in front of a lot of people, man. All right. Now,
Okay.
I
What
it
is the political significance of this event?
well, it's California. I mean, right? I mean, can
That
we just
explains it all.
doesn't it though? It really does. If I
Okay, yeah,
said,
you're right. It's California. Okay.
yeah, if I said to you, I was like, "Did you hear about that mayor that was
Mhm.
spanked by a drag queen in middle of public?" And you're like, "Really? Where?" And I'd be like, "In California." And you'd be like, "Oh, well, yeah,
Yeah,
that happens to Gavin
that
Newsom on a
figures.
daily basis, So like, that's just what we're living in, and these are the leaders
Mhm.
that you voted for, California.
Mhm.
I bet that wasn't on his campaign. I bet you that wasn't in his campaign promises.
Uh,
I promised to go to a drag queen story hour and get spanked. Get what's coming to me. Yeah. So
oh man.
wicked leaders. Okay, this one, this one takes the cake for me, man. Denver homeless camp features pop-up bar with rentable prostitution tents.
Uh, say what?
Yeah. So you can now
R-
rent
Run
tents,
that by me
homeless
again.
tents. All right, so you can now rent tents, homeless tents, homeless shelter, homeless tents. They're now for rent for prostitution, and you can maybe have a drink or two before you go into it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass. Me personally, I'm gonna pass.
Oh man.
Because I don't want to go and be a part of what's in there, or
Mhm.
what was in there before. Oof,
Uh-huh.
like I
Just
can't.
when you just when you think you've seen it all, you
Yeah,
haven't seen it all.
no, no. And I love this. Look how many liquor bottles are out there, man. I
Uh-huh.
mean, that's a lot of money
Mhm.
for. I mean, that guy has about a good 500. He has a
Yep.
rent check
Yep.
full of liquor in that
Yep.
homeless shelter right there. So
And the way it's
yeah,
presented, I mean, wow, it's
yeah. Hey, it's
some
classy.
thought went into it, right?
Yeah, classy,
Mhm.
classy,
Mhm.
classy. But yeah, and I love this. Okay, the waiting room is right next to the tent.
Mhm.
I mean, I have to think that you would basically just hear everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I,
I
I
have
mm, mm,
I
mm.
have a feeling like legit campers, one look at this and they would say, "Hey, that's a great idea."
Yeah, this is gonna catch on. Something
Uh-huh.
about the I don't know about you, Jules. Something about this picture makes me really want to go take a shower. And clean myself up after looking at this. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Is this a viable idea? Do you think that maybe this is going to catch on? Is this the new Uber? You
Mhm.
know, the our Philippines. Is this the new Grab? It's like is there going to be a phone app? What happened with this? And where are the
Oh,
police
man.
stopping this? I mean, before I understand why people had to start sticking up for homeless people in the past, because these people didn't have any other option.
Mhm.
They were just kind of in a bad state, and they couldn't work, and they needed help.
Mhm.
This is not that.
Yep.
This is not that. this
Yeah.
is this is total abuse.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
This is
again,
livelihood.
Yeah, yeah, right. This is now they're starting to do homeless businesses based on prostitution and drinking. Absolute debauchery. But shocking, but not surprising. So Denver, Colorado, man. Come on, guys. Colorado. Well, it is the home of South Park, Colorado, so it kind of makes me, yeah, this anyway. We do not condone that show, Road to Emmaus Podcast. We do not condone any of those shows. So, okay, next one. This is a big one. Everybody's talking about UFOs and aliens now. Yeah. NASA will release the findings of a long awaited study of UFOs today. So,
Wow.
so that's going to be a thing now. All right,
Mhm.
people are going to start
Mhm.
talking about this.
Yep.
And now, and it's been like, remember in 2020 during COVID-19, they actually said UFOs were real, and they're not from Earth,
Mhm.
and nobody cared.
Yep.
Do you remember that?
Yep.
I mean, we're like, okay, when can we stop wearing masks? You know, and I kind of believe that that's what they want. They want us to be very, um, uh, um, I guess,
Yep.
accustomed to it.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Desensitized to it. That's what
Yep.
they want.
Yep.
For us to just say like it's just normal life.
Uh-huh.
I really do feel like this is going to be a big part of the Great Deception. I do.
Yes.
I
Even
feel
even
like,
I even I agree to that. Yep.
yeah,
The way
because
they're playing it up now,
mm,
it used to be like, conspiracy theory thing, right? That the only people that would ever want to discuss UFOs, paranormal, are just the guys that you would think would be, wearing those tinfoil hats. And but
yeah,
now this is mainstream news, and people are popping up out of the woodworks left and right, saying that I'm a whistleblower. I'm a government secret program whistleblower, and I know everything that's happening about the UFOs, which they are now calling the UAPs. Okay,
yeah. That's not
and I don't know
UFOs
why they
anymore.
even made a name change. UFOs UAP.
Sound more legit. Well, I guess because UFO was always, and that's actually something to say, because UFO was always put with fringe,
Yeah,
unbelievable stories.
yeah,
But
yeah.
this, was it UAP? Well,
UAPs,
that's more believable. That's a legit. That
unidentified aerial phenomena.
right. Yeah. And
Uh-huh.
so and that's like, if they came down right now and they said, and they showed themselves, like, let's say the aliens showed themselves and they said, not only were we around ever since the beginning of the world, but
Mhm.
we are why people exist. We were the God of Adam, we were the
Yep,
God of Abraham,
yep.
we're the Allah for Muslims. We are all
Mhm.
the was it the Indian gods? What was it again?
Um,
Hindu gods.
yeah.
We are Buddha. All that. It was
Mhm,
all us. It was all us,
mhm.
and we can prove that we were there the whole time. And they
Yeah,
didn't. And your gods were actually us. And this would unite every single fake religion: Mormon, Catholic, Muslim. Even some Hebrews might go into it. They don't have the wisdom of the Holy Spirit. They don't have
yep,
the understanding of who Christ is. Yeah, absolutely,
yep,
they would fall for this
yep,
deception.
yep,
And so it would unite the world against the one people that are not buying it, and that's real Christians
yep.
that are do not want that are or that refuse to be deceived. And so, yeah, that's my opinion. I think that that's where it's going, but
Mhm,
let me know down in the comments. What do you think? What do you think? Where do you think aliens fit into all this? But
mhm.
there is even more news, and I guess, and I'm sure you guys all have heard it by now. But this one: two non-human alien
There you go.
corpses unveiled in Mexico's Congress report. Yes, ufologist.
Mhm.
Is that a thing now?
Yeah,
Is
the
that a
expert
thing?
on
Did I read
UFO things,
U?
ufologist, like archaeologist, but this is UFO.
Wait, how do you pronounce that? Is it ufologist?
Ufologist.
Is it ufolo? So why not make it a small o?
I don't know.
Ufologist,
I
or
don't
no,
know.
it's ufologists. Yeah. So
Uh-huh.
anyway, so said these specimen are not part of the terrestrial evolution?
Mhm.
Yeah, I bet they're not. I
Mhm.
bet they're not. I bet they are of a made up origin.
Yep.
Um, because they look they look more real. They are Michael Jackson's nose job looks more real than these things.
Ah,
I mean, what is that? Come on, but now guess what? Okay, but listen. All right. On the woke world news, we can't go into any story without claiming that it's racist. So let's get into it. The true story of the fake unboxed aliens is wilder than actual aliens. All the greed, fraud, centuries of racism
what? And
deteriorized,
deteriorated.
deteriorated llama skulls behind Mexico's unboxed aliens.
What?
Hey, I don't even care if it's
Oh,
llama skulls. I want to know, why is it racist?
okay. Yeah. How did they weave in racism in this story?
Mm.
Okay. Yeah.
Were the aliens black?
And the fake unboxed aliens. Okay. So
Yeah.
those unboxing videos. So this is now a new thing. You're no longer unboxing the latest iPhone. We're unboxing the latest alien.
Yes.
There you go.
What's the that fetish that they do the
ASMR.
yeah, like that's what they do when they open up the box. Yeah,
Yeah.
ASMR. Yeah, they
ASMR.
open up the box and they're like,
Okay.
it's
All the sound. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, all about the feel and everything like that. So this is what okay, let's be honest. All right, did somebody release the Epstein list somewhere? Why are we talking about aliens right now? All right,
Exactly. Exactly.
yeah.
What
What
what are they trying to distract us from?
Yeah, what
Yep.
what came out what came out on the Biden laptop?
Yep.
What
Yeah,
what
and just
has come
just days ago, practically, we're talking about the Maui fires. So now they come up with, "Ooh, they're aliens. Don't look there. Look over here." Okay.
right.
Let's not
And
talk
and
about the people who are suffering in Maui. They only got $700, while
mhm,
Ukraine is getting the millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. Don't look there. Look
nope.
here. There's a
Yeah.
box of aliens. We're going to unbox it in ASMR style.
Yeah. Don't worry about the people that are getting evicted from their homes and thrown out of their areas by the police and local police. Or don't worry about FEMA that is literally uh, evicting people
Mhm.
of absolutely fine houses in areas where and not causing them to come back. And don't look at the fact that Oprah's land was never touched by any of the fire. Was
Mhm.
it over 300,000 acres
Mhm.
completely happened to be completely untouched?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say now. Oh yeah, and by the way, there's not enough packed into one. So what you have to do is sprinkle a little bit of COVID over the whole thing.
Yep.
You have to sprinkle. Oh, by the way, COVID's back. May want to think
Yep.
about getting those masks ready.
Yep.
Oh, goodness,
Despite all
goodness.
the science that says that masks are harmful to you. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, get your mask ready, guys. This is all deception. That's what this is. It's all
Mhm.
deception, and it's meant to keep you distracted.
Mhm.
Please don't be distracted. This woke crazy world, it's all meant to keep you distracted and to
Mhm.
keep your eyes off the prize, and the prize is Jesus.
Yes.
So as we get ready and as we see this reprobate mind and the lies of the wickedness of the government coming into play, remember that this is all God's plan
Mhm.
and that this is leading us to his revealing. So let this focus us more on heaven and less on earth. All right, and get ready because this is all God's plan. Amen. I'm,
Amen.
it scares me, it worries me, but it also gets me a little excited. What do you guys think in the comments below? Let us know what you think. All right, and also if you haven't already, please like and subscribe these videos. It really helps us tackle the algorithm beast that we are just really wrestling down to the ground. So if you like and subscribe and share, let other people know that, hey, we're out here. That really does help us get the word out. And also, let us know if you have any other weird alien government craziness that is just a big old distracting that you see in the news that you'd like us to talk about. Let us know in the comments below, and we will see you next time. Talk to you soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.